Okay, so g'day. Welcome back to Gumardee's Coins and Banknotes. Doing a video just before work. So, what we have here, obviously 10-cent coins. If you're in another country, these are Australian 10-cent coins, about the size of a US quarter or UK 10 pence. So, this is the 1999. Of course, you can see it from the date on the actual coin. This is a copper nickel coin. It is 5.66 grams, 23.6 millimeters, 1.76 millimeters in thickness. So it does look quite thicker, but it's not. The reverse, which has the Australian lyrebird, and this bird actually mimics a lot of different sounds from different places, different animals, different technologies. So it can mimic cars, chainsaws, bellbirds, koalas, anything pretty much, and that's how it attracts mates. And here we have the Ian Rank Broadley effigy of Queen Elizabeth II. So this is the only remarkable thing about this coin is that it's the first year of the Ian Rank Broadley effigy. The last one was in 2019, which I don't have a 10-cent coin at that date. Oh well, poor you. And it was replaced with the Jodie Clark effigy in 2019. So that year had two different coins. Okay, the mintage of this one is quite high. It is 94,884,000. So in this condition, as you can see here, worth face value. There's also like 70,000 uncirculated sets. So if you want an uncirculated coin, just get it from an uncirculated set. There's 35,000 baby proof sets with a said koala. There's 28,000 proof sets. Oh no, baby sets was 35,000. There's 6.7 thousand baby proof. Okay, so that seems to be the hardest. Yeah, but if you put two proofs together, they're like 35,000. So not really hard to get. Okay, so the only other thing that you'll be looking for apart from errors is they have the large and the small effigy. So these two are the small because do I have a pen or something? God, I'd lose my brain if it wasn't tied to my head. And I know I'm using English incorrectly, that's the way I like it. So we have a large gap in between the lettering and the rim. This one here, large gap. And the last one we have, it's also a large gap. So these are all small heads. And so here we are on Numistar, and you can quite clearly see we have the large gap and small gap. So obviously the coins I have are the large gap, but no one knows what the actual percentage of large and small. So large gap, large head, small head. Don't get them confused. That's why they just class this as a large head, small head. But, you look at the gap and you see the gap's a lot more noticeable than the actual head size. So that's why I like to use large gap, small gap. Someone really is not very, well, they know what they're talking about, but they're not very, they don't, like I'm doing now, having trouble explaining what it is. And use a large head, small head, it's hard to tell. You can't really tell. So that's a bit confusing. And we need more proper and precise ways of actually categorizing coins that are more specific to what we're looking for. Okay, so I'll endeavor to actually keep more of these coins, and we'll just see what percentage in change I get as large and small gap. Because I'm not too sure why there is that variation. And it's a variation, it's not an error because it was deliberately made by the mint. And it's not a mule because we have the border around. The only other coin they could have used, which I don't have on the, oh yes I do, is the $1 coin. So here's the $1 coin. And if we were to imprint the actual obverse of the $1 coin on a 10-cent, more than likely is that these borders, the edging of the coin won't be there, because that would be where the design is. So basically it's just a variation in the engraving. So they're probably like 1 or 2 millimeters bigger in the engraving, and that's probably because of the computer programming, I would suggest. Okay, so also you can get varieties on this side and errors, especially the errors occur around the 10 and on the leaves, but I don't see any there. And if you want to buy these in uncirculated, yeah, I'd say probably $1. If in this condition, these are just change. Take them to the shop and buy something that you can eat so you don't starve to death. But as an investment coin, no, you're probably better off getting one of these coins to have a lower mintage of about 300,000 to 400,000. And in the long term, you're going to find these hard to get in circulation. Or, nah, not one of these. This is just worth $1. Anyway, I hope this helps you with your coin collecting, and I'm a bit tired, so I'm going back to bed.